Hey guys, it's Verna here. Another Tuesday, another Vault video. This is Season 4, Week 14. We're really wrapping things up now. We've got, 3 weeks left until the end of the expansion. Not even 3 weeks, I think, if you have early access. And we did quite a bit of content this week just trying to fill out the alts. The alts vaults. Ha 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 ha. So, the Evoker, we did some Mythic, Mirror Soul and Vault, and we did a bunch of dungeons just trying to get more aspect crests. Paladin, we did a Farok clear for the last mounts in the guild, so I think the entire roster has mounts now, which is pretty nice. We did boost a Shaman with the 70 boost that we had prior. We ended up gearing a Shaman to like 505 item level, did some dungeons, did a 10 actually, which is pretty interesting. Resto is pretty solid, and Ellie is correct. And then the Monk, we did a bunch of Heroic and a bunch of Mythic and some dungeons. So, this is what our warband's going to be looking like for the foreseeable future. Unless I randomly decide to drop a healer for Druid or Priest, which I don't think is likely, but let's go ahead and get started. I believe there is nothing the Paladin can get that I would want. I guess Anvil? Maybe? Huh? We're just going to go in and probably take some tokens, use the tokens to get gold. That's kind of it. If we can ever load into the game. At this point, we're just, biding our time. Gearing characters, leveling characters. We've done a bunch of remix. I think we have like 6 or 7 characters in remix. The only things we're missing now are DH and Rogue, which I'll probably do in the next 2 weeks just because. What? Okay, I'll watch that cinematic later. I have no idea what that is. I guess the pre-patch cinematic? Oh, we got a quest. The War Within. Anyway, what are we looking at for Vol here? I don't even know. I don't know how many slots because I don't remember how many bosses we killed. Might have been only 2. I know I was in for Tindril and for Rock. I don't remember anything else. Storm Eater's Boon. It's kind of interesting for AoE, I'm not going to lie. I'll take it as like a weird meme pick. I don't know. Could be fun. Just because I don't think I've ever seen this on the myth track on any strength or edgy character, though. That's kind of fun, but I don't see how usable it'll be. We have Grave Torch and Boone do some crazy AoE pulls. Paladin is actually looking pretty solid now that they've changed a bunch of they buffed basically all of our base kit. They took away Glimmer and Daybreak, which is perfectly fine. But all our base kit is way stronger. Judgment does more healing. Holy Light does quite a bit of healing. Holy Shock does insane healing. And our Spenders do pretty good healing, so we like that. The Evoker... I think we've got a full Mythic Vault and then 3 Myth Dungeon Vaults, so... What do we want? Legs? Shoulders? Or some crazy trinket? Or I guess a weapon. I mean, another Carnal Axe would be interesting. Ooh, we did get shoulders. 525 ring, which is solid, but we have 2 rings. 525 shoulders, just a direct upgrade. Myth legs, which are pretty solid. Helm we have. Gloves we have. I think we just take the shoulders, and it's 3 of 4 myths, so we only need to spend 15 tokens to upgrade it. 15 aspect crests. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's nice. 523. I calculated. I think I need about 200 crests to completely finish out that character, so that's going to save us about 45. Okay, the Monk. The Monk also is going to have a full Mythic Vault, I believe. I think we did 3 or 4 bosses in Aberrus and then like 6 in Vault, so we should have a full Mythic Vault. And then 2 Myth Dungeon slots, one being a 10, the other an 8. This character's, I think, is like right around 520. We do have a bunch of aspect crests which we can spend to upgrade. We could also use sockets, so if we somehow get nothing out of 5 slots, which is unlikely, then we could take sockets. I think we're going to go with Windwalker. Maybe there's a DPS trinket we would prefer. I don't really care. Do I care about healing trinkets? I mean, I can just buy them with bullion. I don't. I'd rather have a DPS trinket. What, dude? This character gets so many weapons. I think this is like the 6th or 7th weapon we've seen in 3 weeks. It's crazy. Myth chest, verse crit, really solid. Myth helm, haste mastery, also pretty solid. Those are both good. Myth cape, we already have a myth cape, and 2 weapons, which we don't care about. I think I'm more likely to use the helmet over the chest. They're both like the highest budget pieces, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just take the helmet. And again, it's 525, so we only have to spend 15 aspect crests to get it to 528, which is really solid. Nice. So we're going to be pushing that 520 today. Very cool. All right. Lastly, we've got the shaman. Shaman just did, I think, a full, or mostly full heroic vault, and then we did some dungeon runs. We've got 2 myth dungeon slots. I really don't know what we need on this character. Realistically, anything that's not in our embellishments, which is bracers and neck. We got a lariat. We'll have adaptive arm guards. Oh, and we don't really want a weapon because we've got Vakash. So let's make sure we're not enhance. Elemental, I think we would prefer. OCE would be cool if we somehow got it. Really, any myth tier piece would be fine. We don't really want to see rings, so we're probably going to buy the rings. Same for trinkets, honestly. Like, unless we get the specific trinket, I don't really want to see any. No. We'll just generate for Ellie, and let's see what we get. Okay. Hero cape. Let's champion to hero track. Hero to hero track. Hero ring with honestly pretty good stats for Resto. Myth bracers, which we're not taking. And myth pants. I mean, these are not exciting, but they're the biggest upgrade, so we will take them. 7 item levels is not like earth-shattering, but, that's an upgrade. We're 502. Okay. Still have a ways to go. This character's a fucking scrub, but it pumps. Resto is really solid right now, and Ellie is also disgusting. I think they actually just nerfed it because it's so broken. Doing like 400k DPS at 500 item level. But anyway, that's going to be it for me this week. Affixes, Tyrannical, Volcanic, Sanguine. Wow, super easy week. So if you're doing alts and want to do keys, this is a really easy week to get into it. I think the pre-patch event just started, so I'll have to check that out, see some transmog and stuff, whatever quest line they have ready for us. Just play around with it, see what happens, and then level the last few remix characters, gear the shaman, and I'm set for the expansion. So, yep, roster looking like Holy Paladin, Evoker for my main raid characters, and then Mistweaver and Resto Shaman as backups. So, that's what we're going with. Feel free to come check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Veronix. We'll be doing some raid sales this week, so feel free to come check us out. And, yeah, hope you guys had some good vaults. We'll see you next time. Peace.